Listen, it doesn't matter how small your steps are. What matters is that you keep moving. Even if it's a baby step, it still counts. Because if you keep moving forward, no matter how slow it feels, you'll eventually reach the place you dream of. There were many moments in my life when I thought some things were impossible. If someone told me years ago that I'd be where I am today, I probably would have laughed and said, "No way." But here I am. I've lived a blessed life, not because everything was easy, but because I decided not to stop. That's what I want to share with you today. Don't stop. Keep moving forward, even when it feels messy or wrong. I've made so many mistakes, more than I can count. But I kept learning, and that's how I got here. Now, here's the good news: you live in a time where you can grow faster than ever before. When I started, everything was harder. I had to print flyers, pay for big hotel rooms, send letters, and wait weeks for replies. It was slow, costly, and often didn't work. I remember my very first seminar. I was so excited. I thought hundreds of people would come. I rented a big ballroom in a Los Angeles hotel. I imagined a crowd of 500. Guess how many showed up? 7. 7 people. And they all sat in different corners of the room. I could have quit that day. But I didn't. Because deep down, I knew something: every failure is just a step closer to success. Now things are different. You don't have to rent hotels or print thousands of flyers. You can reach people online, from your phone, from your home, even from your bed if you want to. Social media, Zoom, email, and now artificial intelligence, these things let you build your dream faster, cheaper, and smarter. So if you fail now, it's not really failure. It's just practice. The only true failure is giving up. But here's what stops most people: we want everything to be perfect before we start. We want to know every step, every answer. We wait for the right time. I've been there too. But I learned something powerful: perfection is the lowest standard on earth. Nothing is ever perfect. Not you, not me, not the world. If you wait for perfect, you'll wait forever. You'll start doubting yourself. You'll feel stuck. So just start. Learn along the way. When I was young, I worked as a janitor. I made about $40 a week. That's not much. A friend told me, "You should go to a seminar." I didn't even know what that was. I asked, "What's a seminar?" He said, "It's where someone teaches you in a few hours what took them 20 years to learn." That idea changed my life. But when he said it cost $35, I froze. That was almost my whole week's pay. My mind said, "You can't afford that." But my heart whispered, "You can't afford to miss it." So I took the risk. I went. That one choice started everything for me. Because I realized investing in yourself is the best investment you'll ever make. You might fall. You might fail. But every mistake teaches you something. If you learn from it, you get stronger, smarter, and more confident. Each failure becomes a brick that builds your foundation. Think about it: even the biggest companies started small. The Hilton hotel chain is over 100 years old and worth billions. But then you have Airbnb, started by a few guys with no money and no buildings. For years, they didn't make a dime. Then one day, it exploded. Now it's worth even more than Hilton. How? They kept moving forward. They didn't stop when things looked hopeless. So hear me: progress is everything. Every single day, just make some progress. Even if you move an inch, you're still moving. Maybe you're learning a new skill. Maybe you're building a business, or healing from pain. It doesn't matter how small your steps are, what matters is that you keep stepping. Make a simple plan. You could listen to one lesson a day. Watch one video. Read for 30 minutes. Practice for an hour. Whatever it is, set a schedule and stick to it. Little actions done daily turn into huge results later. Let me tell you a story. There was a man named Mel Fisher. Back in the 1980s, he dreamed of finding a sunken Spanish ship full of gold that crashed in the year 1622. Everyone thought he was crazy. But he believed. He spent 1 year searching. Found nothing. 2 years, still nothing. 5 years, nothing. 10 years, nothing. Most people would have quit by then. But he kept going for 16 years. And guess what? In the 16th year, he found it over $500 million in gold. 16 years of faith and persistence finally paid off. Now, think about that. How could someone keep going that long without results? What kind of belief do you need for that? You'd have to believe 3 things. 1. The treasure exists. You must believe what you want is real and possible. 2. You will find it. You must trust that your effort will lead you there. 3. It's worth it. You must believe it's worth all the struggle, time, and pain. If you have those 3 beliefs, nothing can stop you. When I was struggling early in my business, I remember thinking, maybe this will never work. I loved what I did, but I wasn't making money. A friend said to me, you need to change how you think. You need to believe again. That day, I shifted. I decided to believe that my treasure was out there and that I would find it. That belief gave me strength to keep going, even when things were hard. You see, all your actions come from your emotions. And your emotions come from your beliefs. If you believe you can't, you won't even try. But if you believe you can, your energy changes. You find courage. You move differently. That's why faith in yourself is not just nice, it's necessary. You might say, but I'm not ready. Guess what? Nobody ever feels ready. The biggest mistake is waiting to be ready. When I don't know what to do, that's when I act. That's how I learn. You learn by doing, not by waiting. When you take a step, even a shaky one, life teaches you. Let's say you're starting something new. At first, you feel lost. You think, I don't know what I'm doing. But then you keep trying, learning, adjusting. Slowly, things start to make sense. You begin to understand your product, your goal, your message. You start getting results. Then suddenly, you hit a plateau. You stop growing for a while. Maybe things even drop a little. And you think, oh no, I'm failing again. But you're not failing. That's just part of growth. Think of growth like climbing stairs. You move up, then pause for a while on the next step. That pause isn't failure, it's preparation. You're getting ready for the next jump. I used to beat myself up when I hit plateaus. I thought I was doing something wrong. But now I know better. Every time I drop, I'm still higher than I was when I started. That's progress. So instead of saying, I'm failing, say, I'm learning. Success is not a straight line. It's messy. You rise, fall, rise again, fall again, but each time, you land higher. That's how real mastery works. You learn, repeat, adjust, and grow. And here's the truth, repetition is the mother of mastery. You can't get great at something by doing it once. You get great by doing it again and again until it becomes natural. Let's be honest. The road to mastery doesn't always feel good. Sometimes it feels boring, frustrating, or confusing. But that's normal. That's how your brain learns. Each time you repeat something, you train your mind, your body, and your heart. You turn effort into instinct. So when things get tough, when you feel stuck, don't panic. Just smile and say, I'm still making progress. Because you are. Success without joy is the biggest failure of all. So have fun with the process. Don't rush it. Don't hate it. Enjoy watching yourself grow. If you hit a block, ask yourself, who's done this before me? Who already succeeded at this? Learn from them. Their experience can save you years of trial and error. That's what I did. I found people who were already living the results I wanted. I studied them. I asked questions. I listened. That's how I saved decades of mistakes. There are 3 kinds of people in this world. 1. Dabblers, they try something for a while, get bored, and quit. 2. Stressors, they keep trying but burn out because they push without joy. 3. Masters, they stay curious, keep learning, and never give up. If you want to win, become a master. Masters understand that discomfort is part of the journey. So, keep repeating. Keep learning. Keep showing up. That's how breakthroughs happen. You might not see results today, but they're coming. You might be at a plateau right now, but it's temporary. You're still way ahead of where you started. So keep saying to yourself, I'm making progress. I'm getting better. I'm moving forward. And one day, when you least expect it, boom. You'll look back and realize how far you've come. That's life. That's growth. That's mastery. Don't wait for perfect. Don't wait to feel ready. Just begin. Take one step. Then another. Then another. You'll fall sometimes, but every fall will teach you how to rise stronger. Because in the end, success is not about never falling, it's about never stopping.
Please like and subscribe for more videos.